Alrighty. Hey everyone, my name's Sina, and I'm working on a new decentralized app called WeaveID. WeaveID makes it so you can access your Arweave wallet from anywhere. Let's dive in. So I'm sure we're all familiar with the Arweave blockchain and their awesome concept of the Permaweb. There's so many revolutionary apps that can be built on this platform, but there's just one problem, and that is the wallet key file. Now, most of you have probably already seen this, but for those of you that haven't, let me explain. This is pretty much the main way that you interact or use Arweave apps. So you have to manually drag in or select your wallet's JSON key file in order to log in. This adds a lot of friction to the user onboarding process, not to mention it basically prevents mobile support. In my opinion, this flow is preventing Arweave from gaining the real world adoption it deserves. There has to be a better solution, right? Introducing WeaveID. WeaveID is a non-custodial wallet for the Arweave blockchain that lets you log in to your Arweave wallet with just an email and a password, just like a normal app. The non-custodial part means that you and only you own your private key, and since all the magic happens on your client, none of your information or your key is ever exposed to any dApps. Not only is this super safe and easy to use, but it also allows Arweave app developers to support more devices. Let me do a quick live demo for you guys. So any app, you can add WeaveID, and when you click login, you'll get a nice login prompt, and we can just use any email and password. And this is going to log us in, which currently is taking a little bit of time because Arweave wallets use such strong encryption to make them so secure. It can take about up to a minute to generate the wallet. But this is only the first time. You can basically check remember me, and it'll save the information to your local storage. Some people don't want to always do that, but it's an option that basically lets you skip the step. So just bear with me for just a second here. This is all kind of dependent on your client and your computing power. So right now, my computer is a little overheated from the screen share and everything, but should be just a second. All right. Woo. So you can see this is my wallet. This is my current balance in AR. So now we can create a transaction. You'll see here it is. And when it comes time to sign it, you'll see this is the raw amount. We'll hit confirm, and boom, it's been signed. Now we can post the transaction, and you can see the main transaction was submitted with a successful status. And we also submitted a PST transaction fee transaction, which was also successful. So let's get back to the pitch. I'm going to explain the PST in just a second, but to get started, all you got to do is add one line of JavaScript to your Arweave app, and boom, you have a login prompt that anyone can use. When it's time to sign a message or send a transaction, another prompt will pop up for your confirmation. You can think of us as like the MetaMask of the Arweave ecosystem. Since we handle all the transactions, we take a small percentage fee from every transfer and we pay it out to all of our PST token holders. If this becomes the main way that people access their Arweave wallets, our token holders are going to be making some good money. Speaking of money, let's dive into the market. According to a recent study on Statista, the blockchain industry is projected to reach a market of $40 billion by 2025. Nearly half of that is going to be in the blockchain platform's components, tools, and services, which is exactly where we fit in. So we're really excited for that. We have a lot of great things planned for this next year, starting with our launch demo day. That's today. Then we're going to get a designer on board, polish up the UI, and start jumping right into adding support for Ethereum, Bitcoin, and tokens. We may also be rebranding to a new name called InstaWallet, which we've already acquired the domain for. After that, we plan to ramp up marketing and gear it specifically towards dApp developers. A little bit about me. My name's Sina Zandapur, and I'm a serial entrepreneur from the Bay Area. I've been building on blockchains for about 3 years, and I've built over 10 different dApps. Prior to this, I was a community mentor at Blockstack, and now I've brought my talents to Arweave, and I want to continue building awesome things. If you want to help me out with that mission, please reach out and let's talk. My email, website is listed here. Thank you for your time.